We have our test this morning. My nerves, I keep trying to like study and everything's blank just because I'm anxious and I'm nervous. Good morning. Today, I say good morning like I don't know what time you're watching this. That's so funny. Today is day 5. We have our test this morning, so this is going to be just really quick. My nerves, I keep trying to like study and everything's blank just because I'm anxious and I'm nervous, and that's normal. So I'm spending time studying, but I'm also spending time taking deep breaths and calming down and staying confident and being like, you know this. So, I said so again. That is what I'm doing this morning. I just want to be done and know that I passed. I would love to get 100, but what what our teachers told us is it doesn't matter what your score is as long as you pass, and that is what I am reminding myself of. So right now I'm just like, I hope I pass, I will pass. Eating my breakfast, having some coffee, studying with my stuff behind me. Wish me luck. Hey, it's Saturday morning. I did not come on here last night. Last night was day 5, the end of week 1, which was so amazing. This is going by so quick. I just want to stop it. I'm loving it, and most people want to get it done with. And they're like, just get me to week 6, get me done. And I'm like, slow down. I am loving this experience. So it was the end of week 1. We had our test in the morning. I passed. Our entire class passed, which is awesome. It was so exciting. I am not going to tell you my score. I feel like, and what the teachers told us is it doesn't matter your score. And if you get hung up, I'm a perfectionist. I want 100%. Maybe I got 100%. Maybe I didn't. I'm not sharing why. I'm not sharing because I didn't get 100%. I'm not sharing because I did get 100%. It just really doesn't matter. It matters that you pass. And I want you to hear that because it's also not about me, but it only matters that you pass. That's what's really important. And that is my focus, and that is why I am not putting a lot of stress on, did I get 100? Didn't I get 100? Okay, I'll tell you blah, blah, because then you'll hear what score I got, and then you'll feel one way if you don't get that score, or my words will be in your head, but she got this. So it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Did I pass? Yes. Am I super excited? Yes. Am I going to pass the next test? Hopefully, yes. I have to be confident. Yes, I'm going to pass the next test. Am I going to get 100? I don't know. Does it matter? No, it only matters if you pass. That's all that matters. You can get your wings if you pass the test. So that is a focus. So yes, I passed the test. We found out automatically because it's computerized, and I think most airlines are. So there was no waiting, which was good. Not like old school times where you had to wait till the teacher graded your test and then you get it back. No, we found out right away. Then we could focus on the rest of the day. The rest of the day was super long. I didn't come on here last night actually just because by the time I get back from class, I'm starving, so I'm eating and I'm just wiped out. I am shocked at how tired I am. So I've been taking a nap, which is weird. Super weird, but I've been taking a nap and then I wake up, and I'm a night person anyway. So at night, I have been doing some of my lessons and studying and everything. So that's what I did last night. If you were around, I was up at till 2:30 in the morning doing some of my lessons because I took the nap. Then I woke up and I had a lot of energy. So then I started studying and doing some lessons. Just took a shower, so I'm trying to get some, I forgot some of my hair products to bring. So I'm just trying to get a little bounce in my hair. That's why you see me moving around so much if you're wondering. It's probably gonna all frizz out because I don't have any hair products. It's Saturday. Oh well. Yeah, so what I did when I got home back to the hotel room is I actually ordered my uniform. So we had uniform fittings on Thursday. I spent some time looking at how much everything costs, what pieces I wanted. I am so in love with our uniform. I'm in love with it. It's so awesome to know that, like, yeah, like uniforms are usually like, oh, I have to wear a uniform. I am like totally in love with my uniforms. So that was fun. I picked out what pieces I wanted. I put the order in. We need it for graduation, so we needed to put the order in right away, and I did that. What else is there that I can tell you? Definitely a lot of people are going out. It's awesome. You have to take care of yourself. So if that means going out, spending time alone, and we have the weekend off, which is really nice. I'm going to meet up with somebody for breakfast in a little bit, and then meet up with a couple other people to study and practice demos. What I can tell you is make friends with as many people, because different people during your journey will help you different ways. I found this out a long time ago during another thing that I did. Everybody has something to add, and if you focus and you only make friends with like 3 people and that's your clique for the entire time, that's awesome. You guys will be best friends, and that's so great. But you're also missing a chance to learn something new or to get an experience with somebody else. So I have a lot of different people, and I'm trying each day to make more connections, because everybody can add something to your puzzle. So one person I can study with, and one person I can go to breakfast with and enjoy that time with them, and another person I can do hands-on activities with, and another person, I have a buddy. Get a buddy. Okay, so you need lots of friends, but get a buddy that makes sure you're awake in the morning. I have a buddy that we text and make sure we are both awake in the morning. That is super important, and it takes 2 seconds, but it is so important, because if you oversleep, no, that's a no. So find a buddy that wakes you up in the morning. I said that wrong. That you can just touch base so that they know you're awake and you know they're awake, and then like you can go about your morning and get ready and stuff. And that buddy doesn't have to be your study buddy, and that buddy doesn't have to be the person you go out to dinner with. So everybody that you meet, you can become friends with and have different roles with, and like help each other out in different ways, and that's really awesome. I have a lot of studying to do this weekend. I'm going to try to do a couple other like basic YouTube videos, because I haven't posted in a while. I'm realizing I'm doing these vlogs and I'll have to edit them later, but I realize I haven't posted in a while, and I want to do that. What else do I have to do? I'm looking around. But so that's all the stuff that's going on. How am I feeling? Like, it's amazing. My friends texted me, and I actually just started texting him back this morning, because I wanted to focus the whole week on my studies, and actually getting rest is super important. It's a self-care. So even taking those naps, even though it's like, oh, I took a nap and I wasted that time, it's like super important to take care of your body, and that's what my body needed. So this morning I woke up and I started texting some friends, because they were asking how are things going, and I told them I'm doing really good. I am loving it. It's so much information. I am blown away by how regulated this industry was. I knew it was regulated, of course. I knew that. I'm a smart person. But the details down to the fine print and the information that flight attendants need to know and do, and how regulated every single thing is awesome. It makes me feel so much more secure flying as a guest and hopefully an employee of this airline. But it's mind-blowing, and now I know why it's so like the safest way to travel, because it's so regulated, which the more regulated you get, the more rules and things you have in place, the better things go and the smoother things go, because people know what to expect, which makes a lot of sense. learning it is very overwhelming because it's so much in such a short amount of time. But it's really, really cool. And I'm absolutely loving this journey. If you are on this journey, you're, like I've said, if you're applying or you're waiting for your training or whatever, from my experience, so far, I'm loving it. And trying to stay confident, trying to stay positive. The tests and the anxiety that comes with thinking about the tests is a little overwhelming. That's true, because you're putting your whole life on hold to do this. So these tests and passing these tests is so important, because if you don't, right, like you don't get your wings and then you're back to square one. So that's where that pressure comes from. So it's really, for me, just a matter of knowing that's there, then balancing that out with, well, in my life, I've passed everything else. They want me here. They know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I need to study, right? What tools do you need to get past that test? Well, that's putting in the time and studying and learning the information, which I have the capability to do. So even though I do have that like fear and anxiety and that pulls on me over here, I also know that when I can balance that out with, I know I can do it. I know I can pass these tests. I've done things like this in my past and passed. I can study. That's my tools that I have. And other people have made it through, so of course it's possible, and everybody wants you to succeed, and they're giving you the resources to succeed. And that's what I have to, not constantly, but that's what I'm reminding myself of, so I don't fall on this side too much. I'm on this side. I like being on the confident, excited side that I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get my wings. And it's a beautiful day out here. And like I said, I'm heading out to breakfast with a girl that's going to be at my base. I want to get to know her a little bit more. There's 8 of us going to this base from my class. So it's a really, really small group. There's 91 people in my class. So 8 of us are going to this base. And that's really, really exciting. I think that's it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I will be posting... Oh, I can't say that because this is one of those vlogs. That's so funny. I think that's it. So I met up with some friends and we went to the farmer's market and walked around there. It was really nice to get outside. It was Saturday morning. It was a beautiful day. It was nice to share some stories with some of my classmates, sit on the bay, drink some coffee there, and just relax and let go of some of the stress that we've been having in class all week. And of course, when a plane flies overhead, I get distracted and I need to look up. I got back. I went out to put pictures up here, but I went out with 2 girls from my class to the marina and we had coffee and sat there. We actually had cookies. I was not planning on getting cookies. I was planning on getting breakfast, but it wasn't really a breakfast place. It was more like just a cookie snack kind of coffee place. So we got those. Sat on really cute chairs and in the sun. I am a big fan of just sitting in the sun relaxing. So that was really nice, a Saturday morning, being able to do that. And just got to know more people. I came on here because I'm here, sitting here studying my books. Here, I'll do it. I don't want to show anything. I don't know I don't want anybody to zoom in and see. So I'm sitting here at my desk, studying, and I was like, let me go on and tell you that, because as I'm studying and I'm checking my email and I'm also checking social media because I'm sitting here as a distraction, I hop on social media for a couple minutes, but also checking my email, and there's just so many different things. And I got an email that I had to take care of for my company, and there's also work assignments on this program and other things I have to check on this program, and there's a lot of moving pieces to this, like a lot, like everything is not contained in the same moving piece, and I am a procrastinator. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but I'll just put it right there, out there. I have been a procrastinator for a while. It's not something I'm proud of, but I do procrastinate. Especially if there's not a deadline. I'm like, just do it later. Just do it later. I never feel good when I do that because it hangs over my head. So once I get it done, I feel so much better. But that's a skill something I need to break. And this is totally, if you're a procrastinator like me, this is totally going to break you of that habit because there's so many things you have to do. And if you don't do them, they just back up and back up and back up. I have sticky notes of things I need to do. One thing I am doing though is like, I got this email that I needed to take care of. Instead of being like, I'll get back to it, just do it. Get it off your plate. My homework assignments, just do them. Just get them off your plate. There's so many things going on, and like I said, so many moving pieces. This over here, this homework assignment, I have to read this. I have to study this for the test. I have to do this email for the company. I have to do this program over here. Go get uniform fittings. Like, there's a lot of different moving things happening on my laptop, on my personal email, on my work programs, like work. I say work, but right, I'm not hired yet. I just have a contingent job offer. So this is still part of the application process, right? I'm still trying to get this job. So when I say that, I don't mean they're not my employer yet. I'm still in the process and learning to be able to get my wings. But there are so many different moving pieces that if I don't do it, and especially if it has a deadline, and I'm like, I'll get back to that later today, might not happen because something else might come up and I might think of something else. So I am working on it. Something pops up, I need to sign a document, I need to send in a form, I need to do this. I am really making it a point to just do it in the moment. Get it done with. And if there's something that I know I'm going to need to learn for next week, but we already learned it, but it's not for the test for, a couple days, I'm still studying it now. I'm still refreshing it now, trying to get a head start on everything I can. And if there's projects that I need to do, just getting them done. It takes a couple minutes to fill out a form here, a couple minutes to fill out a form here, but if I put them off, they will add up, and one, I might forget them, or two, then I just have a lot more to do later. So I just hopped on for that. I did have a nice time this morning relaxing. I'm back in the hotel room now and caught up on some texts to a couple people, which I needed to do because I had put that off all week. I'm feeling really good. I'm super excited to get my uniform. I know it's going to be a while and I won't be able to probably show you on here because, again, I am not officially hired or an employee yet, and I do not want to risk this job at all. I love you guys and thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing and clicking that like button below, but I can't risk this job just to show you the outfit. You can see what the outfits look like online, and then at some point I will be able to, I think, I'm not positive, but I think based on other things I've seen people show online, that I will be able to, but I am not going to do that right now. But I am super excited to get the outfits, our uniforms, because they're beautiful, like I said yesterday, and I think I look really good in them, which makes me really happy because I'm going to be wearing them a lot. So I'm studying right now. I might go out with a group tonight. I'm waiting to get some details. Again, it's all about balance. The important part is focusing on studies. That's why I'm here. Nothing is going to trump that. But I'm also human, and we need breaks, so that we can relax and then come back and focus. I notice that when I do take time to myself and I do take the breaks, even though I'm like, oh, you took, a nap for this long, or I want to beat myself up, I have to give myself grace, because when I do come back, I'm way more refreshed, and the information I learn it so much quicker than if I would have just pushed myself, because then even if you're still studying or doing the assignment, if it's not really going into your brain, it's a waste of time. I'm going to make a decision soon if I'm going out tonight. I'm waiting for details to see what I think they're headed. The group I was talking to is headed to a baseball game out here, which would be fun. It's a beautiful day to get outside a little bit more. Whether I do that or not, I have some stuff to do. That's it for now. I am turning this off till later. It's Saturday night and here I am studying at my desk in my room. Sticky notes and index cards were my best friends. I did get a really big 5-subject notebook to keep all of my notes in one place. I didn't want to have lots of notebooks around everywhere. I was just taking notes and studying and then quizzing myself. We have a day off. I am in the elevator. I am going to head down to Pike Place Market in Seattle and check that out, see the water, do a little shopping, and then head back and start studying. It's Sunday, first day off, to enjoy a little bit of time and see the city. So come with me and I will show you what goodies I find. I made my way down to downtown Washington where the famous Pike Place Market was. It was a gorgeous day out there is the main sign for the market. Listened to somebody playing music outside. This guy was feeding the birds, so they were all over. Like, I went inside the market and found the famous fish market where they actually throw the fish and just spent some time there watching them. It's such a really cool thing to do. The fish went on forever. It's such fresh fish. I can't wait someday to actually buy some there and try it. But you can see how crowded the market was. It was a Saturday. Food everywhere you look, any kind of food you want. I did stumble upon this nut place with almonds, all different, and cashews and peanuts, all different flavors. I could not resist. That was my weakness, so I ended up getting these maple sugar walnuts, just a quarter pound. So excited, I just got these. They're gonna be so good. I walked around a little bit more. Look at these gorgeous flowers. Oh, so beautiful and never ending. Looked at some craft shops. I did come across some rocks with words on them. It was so cute. The create and the study were together. Love that. Had to get a picture of the Hard Rock Cafe as I worked at the one in Hollywood, and then it was back to the hotel. I just made it back to the hotel. I had a great time. I feel super relaxed, which is what is important. Now I gotta get out my books and my laptop and start the studying process. Let's go in and get, ooh, it smells so good in here. One of the things I brought, every time I walk in, I'm like, ooh, why does the hotel room smell so good? Because hotel rooms don't usually smell good. But I brought a smelly thing for my room. So every time I walk in, I'm like, oh yeah, cha-ching! That was smart of me. I just got off a coaching call with one of my clients that is going to an American Airlines interview this week. So I'm super excited for him. He's going to do it. He's going to get a CGAO. So I'm super excited, but we were just going over some things with him. So that was a great call. And in a little bit, I am having a Zoom call. I haven't done Zoom for a while, probably since COVID, but a Zoom call with my friends every Sunday night. We are going to do a Zoom call and catch up. This is something great to do with your friends or family if you're not close to them and you're going to be away this long. So we just are going to do it every Sunday night to catch up because I can't see them and they're supporting me, and it's just absolutely fabulous. So I'm getting my computer ready for that and excited to see them and catch up with them and see how their week was and tell them how my week was. And then study some more and then head to bed because tomorrow is Monday and it's the start of a new week, which is very, very exciting. I feel way more confident getting the first test out of the way on Friday, knowing what kind of questions they ask, how they, how it's set up. the information I'm learning, knowing how they're going to test, makes it so much easier. I know we do have hands-on activities coming up. I'm feeling good about this journey. I'm feeling more confident about this journey. And yeah, it's awesome. It's an experience I'll never have again, and I'm just absorbing it all. Trying to get my friends on Zoom so we can catch up.
I don't actually know how I did this. How did I do
Hey!
this? Hi! Oh, wow.
I lost my name badge, ID, name tag, I'm freaking out. I don't know where it is, I'm panicked. Yeah, that's real. Day, exam day number 2, day 2 of week 2. I want to get this done with, and I want to know I passed, and I want to see my score.